Diana's still not feeling too good.
I'm just going to pop in and see how she is. My mum says she stayed the night.
Oh, right. Could you give her a message for me?
Yeah, sure.
Could you tell her I need to speak to her? It's quite urgent.
Oh, if it's that urgent, come in and tell yourself.
Oh, no. It's a bit difficult. If she's ill, I don't want to disturb her. Could you ask her to phone me?
Yeah, okay.
It's all right, love. It's all right, sweetness. You'll get it all out. We're up here, love. Put the kettle on, will you? You're not to blame yourself, you know, pet. They're all the same men when it comes to the intimate side. It's all want. It's all, oh, you're beautiful. Oh, I love you. Oh, you're lovely. Till they get what they want. Then they don't care how rough they are. No. They take what they call their rights, then turn over, fart and snore. You're all right, love. You got it all right. I'm right here.
You all right? Is she all right?
What's the matter? It's a long story.
He sent me a photo, look.
Oh, this is the lad you met on holiday, is it?
Yeah, Paul Howard. And he written this dead long letter as well. I now gave him the address and everything, but I didn't actually expect him to write.
Oh, I like the earring. He looks like a Paul, doesn't he? Very, clean cut, that's the word.
Yeah, that's 2 words.
Aye. Any sharper and you'll cut yourself. So this is the one your dad made all the fuss about, is it?
Oh, yeah, my dad kicks off about everything. I mean, we were only kissing, that's all. Well, we had a bit to drink, but we were only kissing.
Yeah, well, I think if I'd found our Lindsay half cut and wrapped round a young lad I hardly knew, I think I'd have kicked off a bit as well.
Yeah, but you'd have been reasonable about it, wouldn't you? I mean, you'd have trusted me not to do anything stupid.
Yeah, well, you see, your dad's probably remembering what he was like when he was 16.
You joking? My dad was born 40. So this letter business, then, what would you do if you was me? Well, I don't know, I mean, I don't think I really want to get into all that heavy stuff with lads. I mean, I like them as mates and everything, but all that serious stuff.
I tell you, girl, if I'd have had a head like yours on my shoulders when I was your age, my life would have been very different. Very different.
Yeah, see, that's it. You do remember what it was like to be my age. I mean, you treat me like I'm a person.
I was just talking to him. Shh. Outside. He even asked me to tell her to phone him.
He never.
He did.
The nerve. Shh, man. The cheek of him. Well, that proves it, doesn't it? He's running scared.
Are you sure about this? I mean, are you sure it was rape? Oh, don't look at me like that. We've got to be sure of the facts. I went out with him myself once, you know, and he seems all right. Well, he's intelligent, he's educated. In fact, everything seems to be stacked on his side. We've got to be sure she's telling the truth.
And what do you think that is, eh? Do you think that's some slut that cheated on her husband and then makes up a pack of lies to cover herself? Look at her.
Oh, we've got no choice then, have we? We'll have to tell our Rod.
No!
Oh, Diana, we've got to. We can't keep something like this from him.
No, please. I don't want him told. Anyway, I haven't got an address for him. I don't know where he is.
Tom will have his phone number.
I'll go and ring him.
No, Tracy, please don't. This will just prove him right. Everything he said about me. Please don't. He'll never come back now.
But Diana, this is exactly what will prove him wrong. He'll just see how much out of order he's been.
Do you think so?
Oh, of course he will. Look, if I know our Rod, he'll be back here before dinner time. I'll go and ring.
I'll make a fresh pot of tea while you're down there, look. This one's going cold.
Do you really think he will come back?
Oh, I don't know, love. Men have a funny way of looking at things. But our Tracy's right. He's still your husband, and he ought to be told. My first boyfriend had an earring. He was at the tea.
Any more underage kids been in trying to buy fireworks?
Nobody trying to buy anything. We've been very quiet.
Fauci, is that Edinburgh? Let's have a butcher's.
No, it's private. It's a private letter.
Oh, is it now? Who's been sending you private letters?
Nosy.
Anyway, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be down the leisure centre?
Because A, listen carefully.
Hey, I'll clock you in a minute, madam.
I'm doing the late shift this week, and B, I'm starting a new part-time job over at the garage in 5 minutes.
Tell me, did your Lindsay go through this cheeky phase?
She's never grown out of it. So you working for the opposition, eh?
Hey, no, I've planted her over there, haven't I, love? She's a mole, you see, Jack. She's allowed to sell all the petrol she likes, but she's got to direct the public over here when they want to buy the groceries.
All right.
All right, Jim. Right, I'm off to distribute these. It's Poppy Day next week. Do you want a box?
And what do you suggest I do with it? Hanging round my neck or what?
I'm sorry, Jim. No, I am, mate, honest. Right, so I'll just go and drop these off at Nick's. Hey, best of luck at the petrol station, love.
Thanks.
Mr. Super Tact at 1992, well.
Hey, love, you better get off. You're going to be late.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Try, love. She's a nice girl, huh, Jackie? You know, she talks to me a lot. Loads more than our Lynn's did at that age. So, what can I do for you? What do you want?
Something to do. I mean, I've never felt so lost in all my life.
Well, what about sorting out your stock? What about looking for new premises?
Premises? Get real, will you? How can I afford premises? Oh, I don't know, I feel...
Right, that's one in the pizza parlour and one in the salon. I'll nip over to the petrol station after, see if George wants one.
Hey, is it true what Jimmy was telling me about George Webb being a member of one of these racist organisations?
He's all right, he's old George. Anyway, I mean, he's entitled to his views, isn't he? It is a free country.
I don't know. Ah, well, suppose I'll go and have a bit of a wander round. Something to do. See ya.
Yeah. See you, Jim.
Try, love. I don't know what to do with him. Never seen him like this before. I've seen him on the make, on the fiddle, on the ale. I've seen him on a real high because he was making such a go at Cowboy Cut, but never seen him this low.
He'll bounce back.
Into what, though? You know, Jim? He loved that shop. He was doing so well.
Yeah, but it was never going to be anything more than temporary, was it? And if he is serious about making a go of things, then he's got to find proper premises and start paying rent like the rest of us.
I should have taken it up, you know, really, hairdressing. I've got a very natural way with hair. It's where our Tracy gets it from. But he got a better wage down the biscuit factory in those days. I've always regretted it. It's a terrible thing to waste your talents.
Took a bit of time to get through.
Doesn't want to know, does he?
He can be a bit stubborn or odd and stupid.
What did he say?
Well, basically he just said that this just confirmed everything he'd suspected between you and Peter.
Does he think I'm a slut? Is that the word he used? Slut? Well, he's right. I am.
Very impressive.
Yeah, well, it's only a few bricks, bit of wood, an RSTA.
No, I mean very impressive, the way you've got things moving.
Well, I don't see any point in having a good economic unit lying empty while we're waiting for the insurance to pay up. I'm financing this myself.
Yeah, well, they should pay up as soon as all the investigations are complete. It's all in hand, don't worry about it.
Oh, no.
Right, well, if there's anything else you need to see me about, you know where I am. Perhaps we should get together sometime. I don't know if you're interested in any similar commercial developments, but, hey, come round to dinner one night. I'll talk to Patricia.
Yeah, all right, why not?
Okay.
Great.
So, what am I going to do now, eh? Now that you've got what you wanted and I'm out.
I don't know, Jimmy. What are you going to do?
Sod all by the looks of things.
So, you're in the market for a job then, are you?
Well, might be why.
Well, it just so happens that I happen to have a vacancy at the moment. For someone to be willing to go down to Birmingham for 1 or 2 weeks, maybe a month, to do an in-house training course with Household Leisure. All expenses paid, of course.
You are joking, aren't you?
No, I'm not, Jimmy. Or do I often go round the streets of Liverpool offering people jobs?
Hey, look, it's nothing dodgy, is it?
Couldn't be less dodgy.
So what is it, this job, then?
Ron,
Yeah.
will you do something for me?
For you, my love, anything.
Will you sell us the Mowbray?
The Moby? You want me to sell it to you?
We'll pay you for it.
Yeah, well, that's what sell usually means, yeah.
Jimmy's got the money, you know, we can pay you cash up front. And I'll make sure he puts in for his driving test.
Yeah, you don't have to push the idea to me, love.
You mean you'll do it?
Well, you haven't heard how much I want for it yet, have you?
I don't care what you want. Wherever you want, I'll find it. I don't want him drifting off into his old ways again. I want the Jimmy of the last few months back. He needs his feet on the ground. Some kind of premises to trade from.
Hiya.
How are you, love? Enjoying your half term? Hey, Jackie, don't worry, love, OK? It's yours. We'll fix a fair price. It's not doing much good stuck out there anyway, is it? Might as well go to a good home.
Thanks, Ron.
That advert in the window about the jobs in the petrol station.
Come, love.
Oh.
Well, one of them has anyway, to our Jacqueline. Don't know if he's got any more. You better go and ask him.
Do you want anything else, love?
Do you want a Mars bar or something? Yeah.
Should be on there. All right. Nice one. Cheers.
Ron,
Yeah?
the Moby. I think it might be too late.
Let's just leave it for a bit. Did you put the kettle on?
Oh, kettle. Oh, no, not. Sorry, Nan, I forgot. Look, I've got to go round to the salon.
Don't you dare walk out on it. Your brother, that's different. He's a man. But you don't walk out on your own sister-in-law. So, what did he say, Rod?
Just a lot of stupid, nasty things. Like he does when he's badly hurt.
Oh, he'll be back.
Didn't sound like it, Nan. He said he never wants to see it again. He said he just wants to make a clean break and... Well, she can't pretend she wasn't already halfway to an affair with Peter Harrison by crime rape. You'd have to look at it from his point of view, Nan. And if it was rape, then she should go to the police.
She won't though, will she? She won't even tell her own dad. She's too ashamed.
Yeah, I know, but if the police believe her, then Rod will have to do a serious rethink. Well, couldn't we just mention the police to it, just to see what kind of a reaction we get?
Your dad's not going to come snooping round here, is he? No, he's gone over to Sheffield. What did he say about going down to Brum, to the NEC?
Well, you know, the usual stuff. You're too young, drugs, blah, blah, blah. And I really wanted to see the beautiful South. Still, I've got this friend of his, Lynn. Well, I've got her working on him. It should be okay, because he's still trying to impress her.
Yeah, but he's not going to be too keen about you working in a petrol station, is he?
Well, why shouldn't I get a job if I want one? I mean, Jackie Dixon's working over there, and her dad's okay about it. I'll tell you what, let's go and see her, find out how much she's getting paid. You know, whether it's worth going for it or not. You're all right.
All right, girls.
Jimmy!
The voice of God. See yous.
Ta-da. I'm never going to get married. I'm going to have loads of lovers. Which film stars in that?
I'm never going to get married either. We only mess each other up.
Who are you talking about? You're Sammy.
Everybody.
What have you done, Jimmy?
What have I done? Well, let's see. I got up, I had a wash, I brushed my teeth.
Where's that money? What's it for?
What money?
The money Barry Grant gave you. What's it for, Jimmy?
Jackie, you've spot me surprised now.
Sweetheart, you and surprises. You go together like matches and gunpowder. Now, what's it for, eh?
Expenses. Listen, do you want to hear the good news or the good news?
Just tell me.
Dun, 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 dun. I've got a job.
God.
Well, don't say it like that. Say, oh, God, that's brilliant, Jimmy.
So what does he want you to do?
Only wants me to go down to Brum and work in one of those Halsall leisure nightclubs for a month. You know, learn the ropes with the firm guarantee of a job in the new club when I get back.
Oh, not clubs, Jimmy, please.
No, come on, it's straight up this, honest. Look, I'm going to be director of security.
Head bouncer, you mean? Head and only bouncer. In other words, you're going to be a bouncer, Jimmy, is that right? Will you never learn? Just because you put on a dicky bow and you stand around looking like something out of a B movie doesn't mean you've gone up in the world. It's still clubs. It's still dodgy deals in back rooms with fellas tanked up to the eyeballs. When are you going to grow up, eh?
I can't go to the police. They'll say I was lying. They'll say it was my fault. It was my fault.
Tell Tracy what happened, love. Go on.
I can't. Yes, you can. My nan's already told me most of it. Right. You stayed at the party after Tomo had left.
Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I have some fun for a change?
Diana, I'm not blaming you. I just don't understand why you went into a bedroom with Peter Harrison.
It was just to fix my makeup. We were in the way on the stairs. We were trying to talk. I know I should have said no sooner, but
Why did you let it go so far?
I don't know. I just wanted someone to hold me, someone to make me feel good.
So when exactly did you say no?
It was actually, you know, it was too late and she panicked.
So you definitely said no, you wanted him to stop?
Yeah.
Well, that's it then. From what happened from then on is rape. No means no.
In any language.
Have you still got the clothes you were wearing?
I've got them in a plastic bag.
I don't know why you're being so kind. I wish I was dead.
Diana, it nearly happened to me once, you know. Do you remember Mark Potter? I don't think there's a woman in the world that it hasn't happened to in one way or another. Some of them are just unlucky and, you know, that's it. Some of them are lucky and managed to get out of it, like I did. Some of them don't even know that they have been raped, because they think that men have some kind of rights over them, or that they've some way provoked them.
That's right. That's what I told her.
As my nan says, no means no in any language.
Hiya.
What?
This is my mate Ian.
Hiya. Hiya. This is Jackie Dixon.
You're the one with the brother already, the tall blonde one.
I think he's really cool, eh?
Why, yes, who's he?
We've come down to offer this part-time job. Well, is your boss still looking for someone?
Morning, girls.
Dad.
Oh, Dad, what kind of a greeting's that?
Yeah, well, you don't have to keep checking up on me every 5 minutes, you know.
Who's checking up on you? I've just come round to drop these off.
Yeah, we'll just stick them on there. Aye, that's £15.50, please.
Does he just need one more assistant, does he? Is it one job or two?
One, I think.
Because we're thinking of applying, aren't we?
Yeah.
Can you just sign there, please?
To break this couple of hours after school.
Thanks very much. You're calling me the seat,
Okay,
sir.
thanks.
Bye.
Hey, that was very efficient, that was.
What, a credit card sale? Why, yet so complicated?
Well, doesn't Mr. Webb explain everything?
Oh, listen, it's dead easy. You could do it with your eyes shut. You explain a lot to me in 5 minutes.
Oh, should we go and ask him then?
Just hold on a minute, girls. I want to see him first. Where is he, Jack?
Oh, he's around somewhere.
Right, I'll put a good word in for you.
I'll be all right, this. Bet you meet all kinds of interesting people.
Morning. Hello.
Oh, yeah. Pump one, was it?
Yes, it was. Hey. £12 and a penny, I'm afraid it went over.
Yeah, well, listen, just forget the penny.
Right, thanks very much. Well, that's 10 and 2 is 12. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Who is that?
Oh, it's our next door neighbour, Max Farnham.
Oh, honestly, Aunt, she's impossible here. He's at least 30, he's dead old. 30 isn't old. Not if you're dead fit like that. Have you got a fella?
No. Well, I met this lad from Manchester when I was in Scotland. He's coming down soon for an open day at the Poly. He wants to do engineering or something.
What does he look like? Have you got a photo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is really nice, eh?
Yeah, I'm going to have to put a stop to that. She's very good, though, your daughter. She's very quick. But I could do without a girl's social in there. Hey, you keep it alive, George. Tell you what, though, I must have been a cracker of a joke, that, eh?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know any decent jokes, do you?
What do you want jokes for?
There's this thing down the Legion, auditioning for the compares job, and well, I was fancy doing a bit of that, you know, so I thought I'd put an act together.
Right, well, if I think of any, yeah.
Yeah, actually, it should be a good do, you know. Family do, there's going to be a lot of dancing, a few laps.
What, down the Legion?
Yeah. Hey, listen, why don't you come along, you'd enjoy it.
Well, when is it?
Next week on Bonnie Night. Hey, yeah, come along, Joe. I'm going to need all the help I can get.
Yeah, I think I will. Cheers, Rob.
Good man, stick it in your diary.
All right.
Mr. Webb, could you have a word, please, about the job?
I think I'll leave you to this one, mate. Best of luck.
There's a brave girl. You'd be better for something to eat. How's that, eh? That's better, isn't it? I'll tell you something. If I get my hands on that Peter Harrison, I'll have his guts for gas, so I'll teach him.
Diana, have some of this toast.
I'll cut it into small pieces.
No, I couldn't, honestly.
Go on, love. Just have one little piece, and then our Tracy will run us down to the police station.
Well, don't you think it'd be best to phone first?
No, then that's squad cars and things around here. We don't want that. Don't worry, love. I won't leave you.
I mean, I've seen documentaries on the telly about rape. I don't think I've got the guts to go through with all that.
Hey, don't undersell yourself, Diana. And think about it. I mean, what other choice have you got? If you don't self-respect, otherwise fellas like Peter Harrison, well, they just keep on getting away with this, and then Laura and everyone else just keep patting them on the back and saying, never mind, that's just the way lads are.
Eat toast.
Maybe I should just go and pack my stuff and go back to my dad's.
Well, that's just admitting that it was your fault.
It was my fault. In the beginning, anyway.
Is it your fault for being so pretty? Is it your fault for having beautiful hair and lovely legs? Well, start thinking like that, love, and they'll have us all covered in sacks and stuffed away in harems.
Oh, you're right. I know you are. It's just... Okay.
There's a good girl. Run upstairs, love, and get that plastic bag of clothes under the sink in the bathroom.
I better get dressed.
No, just stay the way you are. Just get your coat.
Come on, love.
You won't leave me, will you?
Don't worry, love. I'll be right there.
Diana! Diana, I've got to speak to you. Look, I really have to speak to Diana.
I don't know how you got the name. There's a name for men like you.
Come on, Nan.
Rapist.
Brookside will be back on Monday on Living at 2:10. And if you're a big fan of our Entertainment Now feature that we do on Wednesdays, then you will love tomorrow's show, because at 2:10 there is a 30-minute Entertainment Now special
Fantastic.
just for you.
Looking forward to that very much. And you'll be pleased to know that our Stag and Hen Show competition is coming up. This means that you and 4 of your mates could win a fantastic night out in London. You'll be treated like a huge star the whole night and get off your face to have a great time, so stay tuned for that. Rachel does that kind of thing all the time, you know.
And it's a bit of a win fest going on Living at the moment, because yesterday we spoke to Tracy Cox. She's written a couple of books, Hot Sex and How to Do It, Hot Relationships and How to Have One.
An apt name.
And we asked you which programme is she an expert on. Of course it is The Real Dating Show. And you get to win those books if you got it right. Martha Stanbury from Aintree, Jessica Rag...